Well, good morning, dear students. Let's start our today's lecture lesson from the lexicology. So today's our theme about affixation as the most productive types of word formation. Let's start. Word formation is a system of derivative types of words and the process of creating new words from the material available in the language after certain structural and semantic formulas and patterns. For, for example, driver, verb plus er, a verbal stem plus the noun, forming suffix er. The meaning of driver, the meaning of the stem derived to direct the course of a vehicle, and the suffix er, meaning an active agent. A driver's one who drives, a carriage, motor car, railway, engine, or etc. Word derivation in morphology is a word formation process by which a new word is built from a stem, usually through the addition of an affix that changes the word class and or basic meaning of the word. The basic ways of forming words in word derivation are: first, affixation is a formation of new word with the help of affixes. Conversion is the formation of new words by bringing a stem of this word into a different formal paradigm. And word composition is a formation of new word by combining two or more stems which occur in the language as free forms. For example, doorbell, housekeeper. Shortening is the formation of a word by cutting off a part of the word. First shortening variant is initial or aphasis. For example, fent, word, defend, phone, telephone. Second variant is medial or synco. Specs, spectacles, fancy, fantasy. Third variant of shortening is final or epicope, lab, laboratory, exam, examination. First variant of shortenings, both initial and final. Flu, influenza, fridge, refrigerator. Acronymy or graphical abbreviation is the formation of word from the initial letters or a word combination. First variant of acronyms which are treated as ordinary English words, for example, UNESCO or the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. Acronyms with the alphabetic reading BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation. Affixation is the formation of words by adding derivational affixes to different types of bases. An affix is not root or bound morpheme that modifies the meaning and or syntactic category of the stem in some way. Affixes are classified into prefixes and suffixes. Suffixes. Suffixation is the formation of words with the help of suffixes, which usually modify the lexical meaning of the base and transfer words to different parts of speech. A suffix is a derivational morpheme following the root and forming a new derivative in different word class. The variants of suffix en or I, less in hearten, hearty, or heartless. According to the lexical grammatical character of the base, suffixes are usually added to. They may be the verbal suffixes. For example, er, builder, ing, writing. Second one is the nominal suffixes, those added to the nominal base. For example, less, timeless, full, hopeful, ist, scientists, some, troublesome. And third variant of suffix is the adjectival suffixes, those added to the adjectival base. En, ridden, ly, friendly, ish, whitish, and nas, brightness. English suffixes fall into several groups. First, noun forming suffixes, for example, age, breakage, bondage. Adjective forming suffixes, able, favorable, incredible. Numeral forming suffixes, fold, twofold, teen, 14. Verb forming suffixes, aid, activate, er, glimmer, is, minimize, ish, establish. And fourth one is adverb forming suffixes, ly, quickly, coldly, ward, words, backward, northwards, and wise, likewise. Semantically, suffixes fall into monosemantic. The suffix s has only one meaning. Female, tolerance. Polysemantic. The suffix hood has two meanings, condition or quality. For example, falsehood or womanhood. And second one is collection or group, brotherhood. Suffixes have denotional meanings. Suffixes may fall into several groups. For example, noun suffixes fall into those denoting the agent of the action, appurtenance, collectivity, and diminutiveness suffixes. According to their stylistic reference, suffixes may be classified into those characterized by neutral stylistic reference, able, er, ing. Suffixes, those having a certain stylistic value, OID, asteroid, tron, cyclotron. The suffixes occur usually in terms and are bookish. Prefixes. A prefix is added to the beginning of a word to make a new word. Prefixation is the formation of words with the help of prefixes, which are derivational morphemes affixed before the derivational base. A prefix is a derivational morpheme preceding the root morpheme and modifying its meaning. For example, understand, misunderstand. Correct, incorrect. According to the lexicogrammatical character of the base, prefixes are usually added. First, the verbal prefixes. Second, the nominal prefixes. Third, the adjectival prefixes. And fourth, the verbal prefixes. Verb forming prefixes and others. Noun forming prefixes, non, non-smoker, subcommute. Adjective forming prefixes, on fire, or unliterate. Adverb forming prefixes, unfortunately, uphill. Semantically, prefixes fall into monosemantic prefixes, polysemantic prefixes. The denotional meaning prefixes fall into negative prefixes, on, for example, reversative prefixes, de, pejorative prefixes, mis, prefixes of time and order, for, prefix of repetition, re, located prefixes, super. According to the stylistic reference, prefixes fall into those characterized by neutral stylistic reference. For example, over, oversee, under, underestimate, unknown. Those possessing quite a definite stylistic value. For example, pseudo, pseudo-classical, super, superstructural, ultra, ultraviolet, and uniliteral, bifocal, and others. There are some noun forming suffixes. For example, er, adjective forming suffixes, y or ish, ish. Adverb forming suffixes, lie. The verb forming suffixes, eyes. So, dear students, I have finished my today's lecture lesson. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye. It's